Welcome, everybody, to the SHL Network Game of the Week live from Centennial Ice Rink in Wilmette, Illinois. It's the championship game of a tournament these two teams have been battling all weekend long for, and eventually we're only down to two. Two SHL teams as well, the St. Ignatius Wolfpack and the St. Viator Lions, both 4-0 on the weekend, but only one team is going to win 5 in a row. Dylan Ward here on play-by-play alongside our crew. Wes Anderson to my right, our analyst tonight. Matthew Freeman and Gerard Boris manning cameras today. And of course, who else but Jimmy the Wiz Olsen at the controls, queuing up replays, showing graphics, cutting to different angles, and all of that, what have you. One more member of our crew today down at ice level. It's Anthony Pasquale, and he's standing by with head coach of St. Ignatius, Spencer Montgomery. Anthony, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Coach, so far 4-0 in this tournament. What's been working?
Yeah, you know, we call it the Predator forecheck. We get on guys quickly, and then we defend with a purpose. So we're going to bring those two things here today.
Obviously, you won a game earlier this morning. How do you balance getting that rest and recovery and also staying locked in for the championship?
Yeah, you know, I think it's just continue to ascend in this tournament. We've gotten better every game, and we need to have our best here tonight. Hydration, a good meal, and we'll be ready to go.
All right, Coach, runners-up in this tournament the last 2 seasons. How do you get it done tonight?
Yeah, we feel like we've taken our beatings here in this final, and this program continues to ascend. I think if we get on them early, we want to score first. We'll be ready.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, maybe not a member of our crew, but certainly a member of the production crew here at the rink today. Sam Schwartz has just stepped in between the benches. He'll be on PA and DJ duty. And Wes, you know it's always a great atmosphere when Sam is in the house, regardless of the crowd.
Oh, he brings that United Center energy with him, even though he doesn't work down there. Dylan, he's great down there on the PA duty. He's going to get the crowd all riled up, get the fans going, get the players going, get the coaches going, even might get us going. So excited that he's here and able to make it tonight.
Wes, he could be DJing a COVID-style game where no fans are in the stands, and it just still feels so professional. Sam has done work in the American Hockey League, NCAA over at Syracuse, and of course, the voice of in-rink announcing here in the SHL.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm pretty sure he could DJ in a library and people wouldn't be upset about it. So I think we've given all the kudos to Sam here tonight as we're going to get started here in a few seconds down at ice level.
Well, we just heard from Spencer Montgomery, and Anthony hinted at the fact that St. Ignatius has been in this championship title game of Thanksgiving weekend 2 straight years, lost in overtime to Loyola Gold in 2021, and then lost 7-3 to Nutria Green 1 year ago. And here tonight, well, they're playing St. Viator, who's off to a good start in Illinois, but when you talk about the powerhouses over the years, maybe Ignatius's easiest challenge so far, but not an easy one at that.
Right, Dylan, and like we talked to head coach Spencer Montgomery before the game, and it's definitely been on his mind that they've been here 3 straight times. He's looking forward to getting it done tonight. You mentioned Loyola Gold and Nutria Green, the perennial powerhouses here in Illinois. But don't look past this St. Viator team. Very balanced, especially in the offensive zone and in the neutral zone. Relentless on the forecheck. So the Wolfpack are going to have their work cut out for them tonight.
Talked to head coach of Viator, Tim Benz, before the game. The defense and goaltending has just been on fire, especially over the last 2 games, allowing 1 goal to Glenbrook South and 1 goal to Nutria Green this morning, the 2 best goal per game offenses in the league.
Yeah, Dylan, this Viator team hasn't given up more than 2 goals at all in this tournament. They've really been hemmed in on their defensive structure here in this tournament, so expect them to have a great game on that back end for the Lions.
We talked about Sam Schwartz being in the house. We know that there's some pregame festivities every time he's in the rink. So we'll turn it down to our PA announcer tonight, Sam Schwartz, for the starting lineups and perhaps the national anthem as well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls hockey fans. Welcome to Centennial Ice Arena for the annual Oak Ridge Varsity Double-A Championship Game. Today's game features, on the visiting side, the St. Viator Lions versus on the home side, the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet today's starting lineups. First to the visiting team, the St. Viator Lions, coached by Tim Benz. left defense, number 77, Matthew Forrest. His partner right defense, number 7, Thomas Speck. At left wing, number 40, Robert Hoffman. At right wing, number 21, Sean Nutley. At center, number 92, Eden O'Neill. And defending the right net, number 30, Brock Harrod. And at the starting lineup for the home team, the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, coached by Spencer Montgomery. On defense, number 28, Charlie Roy. His partner on defense, number 32, Eden Ryan. At left wing, number 19, Charlie Curry. At right wing, number 8, Paul Schindler. At center, number 27, Tiernan Williams. And defending the Wolfpack goal, number 50, Ethan Wolfman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask that you please rise the table and remove headwear and wear and face the flag by the western end as we honor our country and those who serve with an orderly rendition of our national anthem.
Well, for anyone at home who has not been at a Sam Schwartz high school hockey game, now you might have an idea of what I was talking about.
Yeah, Dylan, it's kind of a welcome to the show if it's their first time hearing Sam on the PA duties. And what a great intro, what a way to get this game going. And we're going to get puck drop here in just a second.
17 minutes on the clock, regular SHL rules, Wes. One difference is that we're going to have a second period ice cut regardless of the score, even if there is a 5-goal differential. And also, that running clock will come into play regardless of what period we're in, even if there is a 5-goal lead. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. These two teams are really close in skill with one another. 1-1 against each other this season, both of those SHL games. And while this might not be for SHL standings points, it's for a trophy.
Oh, Dylan, yeah, the intensity and the energy is going to be at an all-time high, even with this being both teams' 5th game in 3 days. You know they're locked in on that trophy, and they are ready to go.
Viator wearing blue, going from left to right from our vantage point. St. Ignatius in the off-white, sort of a cream look, going from right to left in the first period. And we are underway, 5th game of the weekend for both teams. And both teams looking to go 5-0. St. Viator will bring it out, pass off the boards. Nutley picks it up, stolen away by Ignatius, and Jeremy gets it ahead, dumps it down the left wing, picked up by Jeremy again. He'll throw it behind the net. Now Egan Ryan, battle for the puck, far side corner, down in Viator's zone. Behind the net, wraparound try, save made, rebound, Harrer makes another save. 2 early tests for the St. Viator starting goaltender. Now back up high to the point. It's Ryan again. He takes a shot, blocked by the skates of Hoffman, Charlie Hoffman, and it'll come to the near side for Nutley. Matthew Voris out to O'Neill, who chips it down, and that'll be an early Lion icing, stopping the clock exactly 1 minute in.
Yeah, Dylan, relentless already is this Wolfpack offense. We're going to get a great look here behind the Viator net. And Brock and then that Viator net able to move so quickly side to side, eliminating that chance in front. And he's great start here by the Lions netminder.
Brock Harrer, 2 games in this tournament. A .234 goals against average, .886 save percentage. 2-0 record, obviously. As Sivitrov drops it off, stolen away by Egan Ryan, and the Wolfpack will come out with it. Taken away by Kuffel in neutral ice. Chasing after it now for the Wolfpack. Jackson Steinlauft comes back inside the zone. Hutch Dunley goes far side for Simon Moynihan. Out to neutral ice now. Pickpocketed by St. Viator, and Jacob Patrick will dump it down. Blocked in neutral ice and dumped back down by the Ignatius Wolfpack one more time. Finn Hogan wearing Connor Bedard's number 98 will get it out to neutral ice and beyond. There to recover is Jimmy Doherty. Near side right in front of our broadcast setup. Eber gives it up. Loftus down low. Here's a backhand try, and staying alert is the Ignatius starting goaltender, Ethan Laughlin.
Yeah, Dylan Laughlin checking in, and we see his stats for this tournament. 153 goals against average, just stellar. Really giving this Wolfpack team a chance. You see a harmless play, right in front, comes off of a Wolfpack turnover, and Laughlin is locked in here early. A lot of L's there in that sentence there, Dylan. A little tongue twister.
Oh, jinx. As St. Viator recovers it in the attacking zone, up high to the left point. Now down to the circle, Muneo with a shot. That one tips away. Loftus picks it up near side. Takes a tough angle shot, and sort of fooling Laughlin. Didn't know where the puck was, but he did cover it up.
Yeah, Dylan, an awkward looking save, if you will. Even if that puck beats Laughlin, I think it's just going to hit the side of the net and go into this near side corner. But Viator early on already a lot of offensive pressure we've seen here, throwing a lot of shots Laughlin's way, but he's been up to the task so far.
Face off in Viator's attacking zone again, won by Stratinsky. Dumped down low, it goes to the far side corner. Dahlin battling with Max Meyer. Can't get it outside the zone as it's kept alive by Stratinsky. Here's a shot towards the net, tipped on way by Newhouse, but stopped again by Laughlin.
Done great presence by Stratinsky here. We're going to get a replay from behind the net, and Laughlin's just so patient there in the blue paint, not very calm and collected with a little near side screen. And early on, Viator in the last 30, 45 seconds, 3 shots on goal, so really taking it to the Wolfpack in their defensive end.
Loftus keeps possession alive, spins to try and get it to Muneo, but that deflects off a skate. Can't get it out left point. They'll chip it down below the goal line again, where it's picked up by Moynihan. Now Pakocha keeps it in. Actually, it does leak out, and Hogan will just backhand this one back down into the zone. That should be an icing. And there is the whistle, stopping the clock with 13:48. Wes, just a quick note. All tournament long, we've seen the 2 linesmen, 1 referee setup. But now for this championship game, we do have the 2-and-2 combo we usually see in the SHL.
Dylan, nothing gets past you. I didn't even notice that to begin with. And you got to think that with the big game on the line, that extra referee is in there to make sure that everything gets called as the way it should be.
Face-off win for Ignatius. Here's a shot blocked in close, and it bounces out to neutral ice where they'll dump it in again. Pass to the slot, on its way to the net, never made it for a save. Now another pass and a shot from the slot, this time by Colin Chinland, wouldn't go, and it gets iced all the way down.
Dylan, a great ebb and flow in this game so far. We're not even 4 minutes in here, just just under 13 and a half minutes to play here in the first, and both teams exchanging chances here early, really testing the goalies who've had a stellar weekend in both ends of the ice here and between the Lions and the Wolfpack.
You talk about the flow. Usually you can't say that in a game that has 5 faceoffs in the first couple of minutes, but Wes, you're spot on. As now Voris looks for Sivitroth with a breakaway pass. It eventually got to him, but he couldn't hang on to the puck. Delayed offsides as Viator tags up and throws a long shot for an easy save by Lachlan.
Yeah, really good tip there from Jimmy Doherty on the way in just to disrupt the pass a little bit, and it was enough for Ignatius.
Now Ignatius through the neutral zone over the line, centering pass off a body, and where's the puck? It's in the blue paint, and covering it up for a whistle is Brock Harrer.
Dylan, we get a great look with the goalie cam here. Harrer looks like that puck might have squeaked a little bit through the 5-hole, but able to squeeze the pads and keep the puck from going across the line. And another great rush here by Ignatius. We get a replay. Good things happen when you go to the blue paint. You can see Harrer there squeeze that left leg right at the goal line to keep that puck from going across the line, as I mentioned earlier, and we keep it a tie ball game here, less than 5 minutes into the first.
Another face-off won by St. Ignatius. A kick pass back out, but it goes to St. Viator, Sean Nutley. Now ahead to the captain, Hoffman. O'Neill brings it into the zone. Aiden O'Neill, backwards for Matthew Voris, one of 2 Voris brothers on this team, Jake being the other, who scored the overtime game winner against Glenbrook South to clinch the semifinals for St. Viator. But Ignatius will dump it down the other way. And now Hoffman will bring it through the neutral zone. Hoffman over the line, tests Lachlan, but it's turned away. Now Doherty looking to get it out. Patrick keeps it in, then takes a big hit there from Max Meyer, and it goes to the far side near the St. Ignatius bench. Stratinsky steals. Vitaly Stratinsky behind the net looking for an option. Goes up high, Patrick shoots, and a block in close made by Michael Hollub. Out Hollub comes now with the puck through neutral ice. Picked up by St. Viator as they'll just dump it back into the zone again. Backhand pass out to the neutral zone. Stratinsky plays it to the near side, and it goes into St. Ignatius' zone one more time. Shots on goal favor Viator, 4-3, and with Sam Schwartz keeping track of that, we know it's accurate. Pass missed here, so it'll be an icing against the Wolfpack, bringing the face-off back down to their zone with 11:19.
Dylan, we highlighted this Viator defense and how good they've been in this tournament. Sometimes the best defense is offense, with a lot of pressure here in this Wolfpack defensive zone. It's really been tough for the Wolfpack to break it out. They have had a few good chances here early, but for the most part, it feels like it's been all Lions.
Both teams, oh, go ahead.
And we talked pregame with Coach Tim Benz about how much time they've had even strength in this tournament, and they're pretty much dominating the 5-on-5 early.
St. Viator Lions through 4 games coming into this championship, only with 2 opportunities on the power play, 0 for 2. Now Loftus over the line, looks for a clean shot, gets it away, and it goes on target, but patted away by Lachlan. Now Meyer will play it to the near side for Dunley. Dunley out to Jack Eber. Both teams so strong defensively here in this tournament through the first 4 games. Neither of them has 2 or more goals allowed per game. Now here comes Ignatius. Jackson Bossert threw it to the slot, but nobody home to accept the pass. Bossert will get it back down in the left corner, centered it. Here's a shot. And what a save made by Harrer, although the Ignatius Wolfpack players celebrate, would love to get a goalie cam look at that.
Dylan, we'll see Harrer move from left to right, and I think he's anticipating that puck going high glove. You see him almost jump a little bit, but able to secure the lower half of the net. Kind of an awkward save. You wonder how that hip's feeling right now, but able to keep that puck from staying out of the net and keeping his team in the game here. 0-0 in the first.
Both goalies perfect. One of the big things in last year's championship game is that St. Ignatius allowed New Trier Green to score 3 goals early in the first period, and the game sort of got away from them. It was 6-1 heading into the third. St. Ignatius came back with 2 goals early in that third period, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, Dylan, those are 3 early goals really hemmed in this Wolfpack team, something that, that's on their mind tonight. And I think it's evident here, especially with the play with Laughlin down to our right, of how they want to have a little bit more focus on the defensive end, even though the Lions have had some great chances.
Sean Nutley off the boards. Picking it up is Hoffman. Hoffman centers it O'Neill, and that one just out of his wheelhouse. Would have been a great look with the backhand. Now the other way comes Iggy. Tiernan Ryan, one of the big stars in the SHL, will get it on target. And coming way out of his crease to cover it up is Harrer, and it caused Ryan to trip over him, leading to some pushing and shoving.
Yeah, Dylan, that looks kind of like a harmless shot from just inside the point here, as we'll get a replay, but that puck looked like it was knuckling. It's a great save by Harrer, and even better rebound control to hop on that puck quickly. A little awkward save and get some contact at the end of it, but stays in there pretty well. And the refs, looks like there's going to be a penalty on Viator.
Maybe coincidentals
coincidentals there. Yeah, it looked like, I didn't think that anyone should necessarily be on the power play or penalty kill. Maybe just a little pleasantries, if you will, after the whistle.
A couple of Charlies in the box, Charlie Hoffman and Charlie Jeremy, as we'll stay 5-on-5 on the coincidentals.
St. Viator penalty number 40, Robert Hoffman. 2-minute minor penalty for delay of game.
Now picked up in the slot. Here's a shot tipped, and they score! Out of midair to make sure it crossed the goal line. And St. Ignatius strikes first. It is Tiernan Ryan with his 3rd of Thanksgiving weekend.
Dylan, who else but 27 in goal, gets the Wolfpack on the board as he comes down the line. Emphatic celebration as we'll go over the replay here. Just a shot through traffic and great hand-eye coordination by number 27 in gold, their leading point getter. Tiernan Ryan gets the Wolfpack on the board here early.
Saw the reaction, too, from Ignatius goaltender Ethan Laughlin. These two teams have quite a lot of history. As we know, St. Ignatius, this is their debut season playing in the Scholastic Hockey League. But before St. Viator joined the SHL in 2019, they were in the Chicago Catholic League as well as St. Ignatius, as this shot is gloved by Harrer. So they have plenty of history playing one another day in and day out.
And we just know that was a really big goal for St. Ignatius, because Spencer said before the game, what do they want to do? They want to score first. And to no surprise, Tiernan Ryan on the goal sheet early.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 41 seconds of the first period. Tiernan assisted by Ethan.
So now St. Viator in a hole.
For the Wolfpack.
Just the second first period goal St. Viator has allowed this tournament. They came into this game with a 5-1 differential in the opening period of play. Now Ignatius looks to double their lead. Here's a tough angle shot by Holub, but it gets blocked on its way, never got to the net, and it's cleared all the way down. Laughlin comes out of his net to play it out. Remnants of former Glenbrook South goaltender Luke Winger loved to come out of that blue paint and play the puck.
Yeah, very Martin Brodeur-esque there in the net, 50 in gold.
Looks like we got too many men on the ice for St. Ignatius.
Wow, it's a big break for the St. Viator. They're going to get a great chance to tie things up here with just under 8.5 minutes here in this first period. You always talk about the response shift to a goal, and it seemed like St. Ignatius had a lot of pressure and energy in that offensive zone, but, a harmless play like too many men on the ice will lead you to have a man in the box, and the Lions are going to get a great chance here on the power play.
Touched on it earlier, just their 3rd man advantage in their 5th game this weekend. In the SHL, though, St. Viator converting at 26.6% on the power play, 3rd best in the SHL. St. Ignatius will clear here early on the power play.
Serving the minor penalty, number 9, Jack Eber. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 33 seconds of the first period.
Now Jake Voris,
Penalty, Eber, serving the
he'll dump this one down to the corner.
At 8:33.
They look to clear it out, kept alive by Nutley, but his pass back to Kuffel goes outside the zone, and Viator will have to tag up. Halfway through the first period of play, 1-0 Ignatius on a goal by Tiernan Ryan. Harrer settles it down. Nutley will lead the way. Sean Nutley dancing through the neutral zone, gets a shot away. It goes wide of the net. Good release, though, as Nutley gets his own rebound. Sean Nutley, left point up high, O'Neill. Down to the circle. Here's a one-time effort from Pepe LeBoy, but he fanned on it. Now Pepe LeBoy the third drops it off for Loftus. Left circle now back up high, LeBoy. Toe drag and a shot. Goes high and wide of the net. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Voris lets one go. And that one high, but a lot of velocity on that shot again. Vitaly Stratinsky up to the point. Loftus gets it to O'Neill. O'Neill takes a shot, gobbled up and held on to by Ethan Laughlin to stop the clock with 27 in the power play.
Dylan, we see O'Neill right in front of us. I think he's trying to be patient and allow some traffic to get in front of Laughlin, but at the end of his shift, trying to just get the puck on net. An easy save for Laughlin, but great pressure here by the Lions on this early power play.
Looking to avoid going 0 for 3 on the man advantage at the O'Grady Cup. Drop of the puck, they win the face-off. O'Neill gets it down to the circle for Stratinsky. Up high to the right point, Aiden O'Neill over to Loftus. That one between his legs. Couldn't get a one-time shot. Now Stratinsky below the goal line to Newhouse, right circle. Up high, Loftus, high slot, looking for an option. Will chip it down low, puck right in front of the net. No shot attempt, Newhouse. As the penalty expires and we are back to 5-on-5, but Viator still with possession. Here's a shot blocked by his own man, some friendly fire there by LeBoy. Pepe LeBoy. Down below the goal line and up high it goes for Hogan. Hogan, nice move to shake off one defender. Passes back for Newhouse, chipping it down below the line. St. Viator has held on to this puck for a good 2.5 minutes here, and the caster's curse gives it up to St. Ignatius, but kept alive momentarily in the zone. Finally getting to the puck for Ignatius and clearing it out of the zone was Dunley. Wolfpack get a chance to reset behind their own net. In the corner, though, Muneo pressuring. Up high, Pacocha. Sebastian Pacocha. Left circle takes a shot. That one goes high. Beat a maze of bodies on its way. Darlene. This shot goes wide to the right by less than a foot. Viator just keeping this puck in the zone. And they'll force St. Ignatius to ice it down. Actually, no icing, as it was tipped, ruled by the near side linesman. 5 minutes to go in the first period. St. Viator hungry for the tying goal before we switch sides, as this backhander to the net by Muneo is stopped, and covering his rebound is Laughlin.
Dylan, it feels like the puck has been in this Wolfpack defensive zone for the better of 3 minutes, and Laughlin is just happy to get a glove on that and freeze it down, try and pause a little bit in this game, but some great pressure by the Lions here, really going in the front of the net, making life difficult for Laughlin. A lot of traffic in front. The puck might not be able to be getting through, but great shots in from the point from the Lions.
Now back down into St. Viator's end. The goal scorer, Tiernan Ryan. Behind the net, looks to bounce it off a defender, and it'll be covered up by Brock Harrer. 7-7, the shots on goal, just one by either goaltender.
Yeah, Dylan, both goalies have been locked in here early. Really just a great reactionary play made by Tiernan Ryan, and great hand-eye coordination to really beat Harrer earlier in the first.
Dylan Ward, Wes Anderson, and Anthony Pasquale on the call with you this Sunday afternoon. O'Grady Cup championship game. 16 teams began at the varsity division here at this tournament. And both these teams trying to be the last one standing. Tiernan Ryan try to dump in. That gets blocked by Hoffman. Picking it up instead is Charlie Reef. Charlie Reef, a defenseman who loves to get involved in the offense. Spencer Montgomery, head coach, compared him to Quinn Hughes of the Vancouver Canucks.
Quite the comparison there, Dylan, the leading point getter from the defensive side in the NHL there.
How about the season the Canucks are having, although they lost to the Sharks last night?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise, too, for Canucks fans that they're playing as well as they are, but JT Miller and Elias Pettersson are really spearheading the charge for the Canucks this season.
This one gets chipped down in the corner. And a big hit down in the corner. Some fans wanted a penalty, but they're not going to get one. 3:10 to go in the first period. Sibatroff, one of two freshmen on this St. Viator team, will get it out to neutral ice, but it gets dumped back down by the Wolfpack. Now this puck leaks back out to neutral ice. Sibatroff, the freshman in question, comes into the zone, tried to get it to Pepe Leboy, but that one just by him. How about Connor Sibatroff, 4 goals and an assist through the opening 4 games of this tournament. Hat trick against big-time rival Stevenson the other night on the SHL Network as well.
Yeah, really helping his team out there on the offensive end there, Dylan.
This long shot was going wide, but into the glove anyway of Ethan Laughlin.
Yeah, you can hear the coaching staff for Ignatius saying hold as we see that defensive pair get a much-needed rest as they get off the ice. Great on Laughlin to realize that his defense have been out there for an extended shift and freeze the puck down as he's getting some instructions here from the linesman. I think the linesman was instructing him to move the puck, but situational awareness by the Wolfpack goaltender is going to freeze that puck down every time and get some reinforcements there on the back end.
Big hit on the near boards. Both guys got the worst of that. Darlene was run into there by Hutch Dunley. Do we have another goal in this game here before the first period comes to a close? 2-minute warning here in Wilmette.
You got the Sunday football blues and you're there dealing with the 2-minute warning.
That's exactly right. Good reception on the pass as Bossert enters the zone. Jackson Bossert to the net. Stopped and covered up by Harrer.
Dylan, I've liked the defense here in the last 7-8 minutes by the Lions after that initial goal. A few adjustments made there on the back end by head coach Tim Benz has really stymied this Wolfpack offense through the last 7 or 8 minutes.
St. Viator, one goal allowed against Evanston, 1 to GBS, 1 to New Trier Green this morning. As it's grabbed back, shot to the net by St. Ignatius, goes wide. By the way, Wes, interesting little tidbit. New Trier Green being eliminated from this tournament earlier this morning. As I'll get to that in a moment as Loftus rushes ahead. Being pressured from behind, gets a shot away. Believe that hit the side of the net, Wes. Not sure if the goalie gets a save there. Now behind the net, it's Loftus again. Turns around, fires. Stopped by Laughlin. Now back out to neutral ice. St. Ignatius looking to rush ahead. Hit by Muneo, sort of missed. Now out to the neutral zone. Ahead comes Ignatius. Good defense there by Kuffel to grab the puck away and get it back out to neutral ice. Loftus up high to the point. Shot thrown to the net. Goalie out of position. And Viator gets the puck safe. Hoffman looking to tip this one ahead. Loftus goes to Hoffman, who chips it in. And Laughlin will set it up. And now behind the play, we have an injured St. Ignatius Wolfpack face down on the ice. Believe that is Jackson Steinlauf. but really quick to get back up to his feet under his own power. That's good news.
Yeah, it don't look like there was a little bit of a tie-up between him and a Vider defenseman as that puck moved into the Wolfpack defensive end, but good to see him back on his feet, and would be surprised if he missed another shift. Just kind of an awkward hit. You caught him in an odd angle. He's able to get to his feet and get back to the bench.
Guys, also some chippiness after the whistle between Charlie Hoffman and pretty much the entire Ignatius bench. We'll keep an eye on how Hoffman interacts with the Wolfpack as the game goes on.
When both schools start with the word Saint, I think there's just always a built-in rivalry no matter what, huh?
A little bit of a Catholic school hatred for one another.
Now with tons of speed, Colin Chinland gets hit down in the corner. That's going to be a penalty against St. Vider with just 13 seconds to go as Sam Schwartz runs a little Curb Your Enthusiasm theme tune.
Yeah, we're on the spot with that down there is Sam Schwartz. And this might go for a 2-10. Anthony, I'm not sure if you can get any extra info as the Vider player comes into the box.
O'Neill will serve the penalty. Just 2 minutes on the board for now, and O'Neill the only one in the box. Looks like it'll just be a 2-minute minor for roughing.
Yeah, it looks like it could have been checking from behind. It looked like the Ignatius forward turned possibly at the last second. So good to see everybody's back on their feet, and the Wolfpack power play is going to get its first look here tonight, Dylan.
They win the face-off. A tough start for the St. Ignatius power play in this tournament, only going 1 out of 14 until this morning where they went 2 out of 3 in their win against Loyola Gold. Buzzer sounds, and that'll end the first period. 1-0 to the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, the 3 seed in this O'Grady Cup bracket. And 17 minutes in the books, an exciting 17 minutes indeed.
Yeah, Dylan, I think both coaching staffs are pleased with the way that their teams have been playing. As we mentioned before, Tiernan Ryan, the 5th leading goal scorer in the SHL, gets things going as we get the replay of just a great hand-eye coordination play in front of that Lions net, and that's really been the difference here so far in this game. Both teams with great energy in the offensive end and some great defensive plays to boot, so excited to see what the second period is about to bring us.
All right, Wes, Anthony, I want to touch on that tidbit I was trying to get out earlier. New Trier Green, their loss this morning to get eliminated from this tournament breaks an 8-competition streak of New Trier Green being champions, dating all the way back to the preseason invitational last year. They won the preseason invitational, this O'Grady Cup. Then they went down to Arizona, won the Cactus Cup, SHL regular season, SHL playoffs, state championship, and then, of course, the preseason invitational this year. They have not lost a tournament, season, league, what have you, since the 2021-22 state championship playoffs.
Yeah, Dylan, you know, head coach Adam Cheris really has that team clicking on all cylinders, and as you mentioned, not the ones to lose in a competition like this, but you know, it's some new blood in here. It's again an all SHL final in this O'Grady Cup, so something that even though that the Trevians aren't here from an SHL standpoint, the league's in great hands with both teams that are here playing tonight.
St. Vider with the 3-1 win over New Trier Green earlier this morning right here at Centennial Ice Rink. Really gutsy effort. They just really shut down New Trier. Did not give them very many looks at all, and well, when they did have looks, who is usually St. Vider's backup goalie, Patrick O'Gara, was up to the task.
Yeah, Dylan, it's so tough to limit that New Trier Green team to just one goal, but the Viders were able to do that earlier here today.
And guys, Jackson Steinloff, who was banged up toward the end of that first period, was over here to my left getting attention now, kind of making his way back toward the middle of the bench, so I'm sure we'll see him back on the ice soon.
We'll keep a close eye out for number 33 in beige. As this puck's given away, Rice has a partial breakaway, gets a shot away, and the right pad save made by Lachlan. Nearly a tying goal for St. Vider. Don't forget about the Ignatius power play as this shot is turned away by Harrer. Puck cleared all the way down. Lachlan out of his net and gets it ahead to neutral ice, but that hops over the stick of Chinland. One minute remaining on the Wolfpack man advantage. Dancing through the neutral zone. Jackson Steinlauf, the man in question, centers it to the slot. Here's a shot, and that's turned away by Harrer. Nearly an assist fresh off the injury. Now up high to the point. This pass deflects off a Viator skate. Given right back up to St. Ignatius. Austin Haynes left it for Steinlauf. Now up high, Jimmy Doherty. Right circle, and a centering pass. Missed the man in the slot. And Newhouse will pick up the rebound and clear it down with 20 to go on the penalty kill for Viator. Now Vitaly Stratinsky will chip this one down. Jake Voris chasing after it, but instead it'll be picked up by Jimmy Doherty as the penalty expires, and now Ignatius and Viator both 0 for 1 on the power play. Really good effort on the penalty kill there by St. Viator. Good passing by Ignatius, but they never really found a clean shot.
Yeah, Strutinsky with some great patience in the offensive zone to really kill time for that Lions PK.
Now up high, here's a shot to the net, looking for a tip. Don't believe it touched anything on its way to Lachlan.
Dylan, just again, great net front presence by the Lions after that initial penalty kill, and get a great look at that last chance by the Wolfpack. Harry moving right to left with a great blocker save, and then Lachlan with a routine butterfly save there to just highlight some great chances from both teams here early on in this second period.
Dylan Ward, Wes Anderson, and Anthony Pasquale right off the draw. A shot is gobbled up by Lachlan again.
Just another routine save there. It looks like Lachlan was pointing to the Wolfpack bench. Not sure what he was mentioning there, but we're going to play on.
Drop of the puck goes Ignatius's way. Still just the one goal in the game. Civitrov gets taken down. Viator furious, there's no penalty. Actually, there is. The trailing referee caught it, not the ref in the zone. So that'll send St. Viator to their second power play.
Yeah, Dylan, again, a great opportunity for this St. Viator's team to tie things up here. That early initial chance in the first period. They had a lot of great pressure in front of Lachlan, but weren't able to convert as we hear Sam Schwartz down there on PA duties. Just loud and proud in the box. But this Lions team, they had a great chance there early in the first period. Weren't able to capitalize. Let's see if they can make a little bit of adjustment and get that puck behind Lachlan.
Second look on the man advantage as St. Viator looks to tie this game up. Nutley goes up high. Voris, high slot, takes a shot, gloved away by Lachlan. Back up high, Voris goes across to Nutley. Now Voris. Matthew Voris gets it down to his brother Jake. He shoots, and the save is made by Lachlan.
Dylan, I think Jake didn't want to be so deep there towards the hash marks. I feel like if he's a little bit closer to the net, he gets a little bit better wood on that, forces Lachlan to make a little bit tougher of a save. But either way, so far, great power play turned in here by the Lions.
Only 20 seconds burned on it as well. Plenty of time as this centering pass is stopped by Lachlan. Rebound, another save by number 50 in beige.
Dylan, I think that's the MO so far by the Lions. Just a lot of traffic in front. My broadcast partner is dancing here to my left.
Hey, Sam Schwartz is running a little AJR right now. He knows that's my favorite artist.
But we see Charlie Hoffman just giving Lachlan a whole bunch of trouble, and he's actually going to find his way to the box. That looked like that little jab of the right pad was after the whistle, and the refs are trying to keep this game clean here, not going to allow Hoffman to go to the paint as hard as he wants to, and we're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey here, Dylan.
It's a good pickup by US. 4-on-4 hockey, something you don't see often in high school hockey.
Yeah, and Hoffman was a guy we've been keeping our eye on kind of all game, really being the instigator of things for Viator, and ends up in the box this time around.
Now back up high in the 4-on-4, Ignatius works. Doherty goes to the left side for Chinlin. Now Doherty down to the circle. It's Charlie Reef. Takes a hit into the boards, and down it goes for Tiernan Ryan, pressured by Kuffel. Ryan drops it off. And Kuffel is there to pick his pocket. Play it off the boards for Matthew Voris. Can't get it to O'Neal. And now Voris will send it outside the zone, delayed off sides, allows St. Viator to freely get it out to neutral ice one more time. Tiernan Ryan, high slot, takes a shot, and that got blocked on its way. Rebound is deflected wide. Now Chinlin turns around, gets rid of a snapper. A lot of speed on that one, but gets deflected into the protective netting.
Yeah, Harrier, I think, gets a glove on that. We're going to get a replay from behind the net. That's the first chance with traffic in front, and Harrier standing strong here. I think from the Viator mentality, I think they're on the penalty kill here, but we're playing 4-on-4 hockey.
Right.
See, interesting to see if Tim Benz makes that adjustment here through the next minute of this 4-on-4 play.
Defense, the key to both these teams' success through the first 4 games of this O'Grady Cup. Both teams with a doubleheader on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. One game yesterday and the second leg of a doubleheader here today. Connor Sibitroff down into the zone as the first penalty expires, and we have a brief power play, or maybe not.
Yeah, Dylan, hard to see in that far corner, but ref has an elbow up. It's hard to tell. The refs are right in between us and the player that's going in the box, but looks like it's number 26, Simon Monahan, for the Wolfpack, and we're going to go back to 4-on-4 hockey. You mentioned a really brief, maybe a second or two power play there for the Wolfpack, but we're going to play some more 4-on-4 hockey here. A lot more space out there for the players to operate. You mentioned the defense. It's been stellar so far for both teams, but do you expect with that extra open ice here that there's going to be a little bit more offense, a little bit more room to maneuver out there? So excited to see what the next 2 minutes are going to bring for us.
Well, guess what? I've got news for you boys. Even 2-second power plays count as a power play when you look at that ratio. So Ignatius down to 0 for 2 on the man advantage. A man taken down.
So Viator would also be 0 for 2 then, because they had the 27 seconds where they didn't get it to.
Exactly. Both teams 0 for 2.
Look at us guys, stat guys, just all over the place, making sure the listeners and the viewers know exactly what's going on.
Official penalty, 2 guys, was an elbow.
Thank you, Anthony, down there between the benches, getting the information firsthand. Helping us out in the broadcast booth is now St. Viator with their official 3rd power play of the game, as that initial penalty has expired. Kuffel will dump this one down. It goes to the far side corner. Stratinsky runs into Reef, as now it's picked up by Vitaly Stratinsky. Up high, O'Neal left point. Down to Stratinsky left circle. Centered it. Loftus picks it up off the boards and fires a one-timer, and it's into the glove of Lachlan.
Great save by Lachlan, as we see on the goalie cam from behind the net, just on top of that blue paint, making himself look big. A great reactionary save, too, as that puck was on edge and was able to find it with the trapper and keep his team ahead here 1 goal.
Guys, I've been really impressed with Stratinsky so far. It feels like whenever things are going right for Viator, he's right on the puck. And you mentioned it even to help kill that penalty a few times ago. He's been all over the ice.
What a move here by Tiernan Ryan, and gets the puck on target. But Harrer covers it up. Boy, he split 2 blue sweaters there.
Dylan, we're going to get a great replay of that and talk about one of the top scorers in the SHL, 27 in goal, just a little outside, inside, and almost a little I shouldn't say almost, a good 1-on-2 attempt there. Almost able to put that in between the pads of Harrer, but Harrer sliding left or right, with able to swallow up that 5-hole, make sure that puck doesn't go through his legs, and keep this a 1-goal game.
Tiernan Ryan responsible for a goal or an assist on 23 of St. Ignatius's 54 SHL goals this season. This puck kept in the zone according to the linesman. Some of the fans here in attendance disagreed with the call, but will play on as Nutley gets a shot away. That one's over the crossbar. Up high it goes. Matthew Voris, 5 to go on the power play. Nutley to the net. Turned away by the right pads of Lachlan. They look to clear, and they do get it out. Now St. Ignatius looking to catch them as the penalty expires. Here's a centering pass by Michael Holla, but it's sticked away by St. Viator. Jackson Steinlauft will dump it in. And a glove on top of the puck by Herrer. 10:08 to go in the second. Still just that one goal in the game.
Yeah, Dylan, we're going to get a great look of the Lions power play there. Laughlin with a great right pad save. And then the previous chance there for Ignatius getting a harmless shot there on Herrer. Get that shot total up a little bit. A save he makes, would say 99 out of 100 times.
We just heard the unofficial attendance announced by Sam, 32,944. I think that might be a little bit generous. I don't know about you boys.
I trust Sam with his official stats, so I think we're going to go with that, Dylan.
As this puck bounces off a body, scramble play, it's still loose, no whistle yet. They still fight for it, trying to hack it in is Muneo. And eventually, finally, the whistle sounds as Lachlan dives on top of the puck.
Dylan, all types of chaos as you get dancing again. Sam Schwartz looks up here into the broadcast booth, but it looked like that initial chance hit Lachlan's glove. I thought he was going to be able to close the trapper, get a hand on that, but more chaos. Hits another Ignatius body in front, and everybody's in a sprawl to keep that puck from going across the line.
Yeah, Dylan, you said the football reference earlier. That looked like a fumble pile right out in front.
Well, yeah, a little fumble Ruski there in the blue paint for the Wolfpack. That's a great pickup there, Anthony.
It is a Sunday in November, boys.
We got hockey, we got football, and you got everything we need. Maybe a little basketball on there too later tonight. So I know we're just playing hockey here on the SHL Network, but find your way over to ESPN after this broadcast, and I think the Bulls might be playing tonight, Dylan.
How about one of the schools here in the SHL, as this shot is stopped by Lachlan and the host of this tournament, Loyola Academy, for the first time in school history, back-to-back 8A Division Illinois State champions in football.
Yeah, our good friend Casey Standahar was sidelined for that, and congratulations to Loyola for another state championship in football.
How about veteran for Loyola Gold, Mikey Baker as well. Part of that football team. He usually comes in and joins Loyola Gold hockey when that season ends, so we'll be seeing him in the SHL soon. Yeah,
Dylan, a potential D1 kicker in Mikey Baker. He's a two-sport athlete coming back to help the Loyola Gold team here, and now that football season is done.
20 saves so far for Ignatius goaltender Ethan Lachlan. His team has the lead, but he needs a little bit more help from his offense. Great goaltending on both sides, by the way. Brock Herrer with 17 saves on the 18 he's faced. Halfway through regulation time, up high it goes for Hogan. Backhanded down low. And cleared to the far side half boards, out it comes. Swiped away by Viator. They'll backhand it in on net. And Lachlan will take no chances covering that up.
Yeah, Dylan, you highlight the goalies there. Only one game in which either team gave up more than 2 goals, right? So we expected a goalie duel, if you will. We thought maybe with that early goal it might be a little bit different, but both goalies been settled into this game fairly nicely, made a few big saves on both sides, so excited to see what the next period and a half brings us from the goaltending aspect.
You mentioned just one game either team has given up more than 2 goals. How about St. Viator winning in overtime against Fenwick, 5-4. Fenwick still searching for their first win in their return to the SHL, doing just fine in the CCHL though. As they, along with Ignatius, are the 2 teams that play double schedules.
Yeah, Dylan, that double schedule is so tough, especially when you're playing the tough competition like that you can find here in the SHL.
And hey, both teams in the tournament as well, so,
so
are they getting 70, 80 games in the season? I was going to
say, even more games now, right, with the guaranteed 3 here in the O'Grady tournament.
This will be sent all the way down. Icing waved off as Lachlan lets the puck go directly on net. LeBoy down below the goal line. Pepe LeBoy up to Pacocha. His shot goes wide of the net. And now an outlet pass. Picking it up is Chinland. He's over the blue line, but 1-on-3 against the St. Viator bodies, and that'll allow the Lions to get the puck. Touched by a high stick, and then nullified as St. Ignatius possessed the puck. Max Meyer, who scored a goal this morning in that 5-1 win, looks for another on the day. That goes wide of the net. Jack Eber got it to the slot, turning around and firing. Meyer, but a stick got in the way and out of the hands of Nutley. Pacocha will send this the length. It was tipped, so it will not be an icing. So because of that, Lachlan comes out of his net to set it up, but a giveaway and a centering pass. They score! Charlie Hoffman gets his third of the O'Grady Cup, and with 6:30 to go in the middle frame, Viator with their first of the game.
Dylan, a little bit of miscommunication between Lachlan and his defenseman. As we see, he comes out to play the puck. I think he thinks that trail defenseman is going to come pick it up from behind him. Viator is able to pick it up and just bodies in front. A great one-time play, beats Lachlan, and we're tied here 1-1 in the second period.
Yeah, guys, you could see Lachlan's shoulders just drop as soon as that puck hit the back of the net. He knew that miscommunication and how it just looked to the viewers here. That's definitely one Lachlan would like to have back. Maybe would have handled it with a little bit more urgency behind the net.
Sean Nutley, the main producer of that goal, gets the primary assist for his 4th point of the tournament. Had 3 goals and 0 assists coming into this game. As Sam Schwartz makes the official announcement, we've got a 1-1 hockey game.
Yeah, Dylan, and we saw it earlier after Ignatius scored their initial goal. A great response here after giving up the first goal, and excited to see what's going to happen here on the offensive end for the Wolfpack.
They say, Wes, that the most important shift in hockey is the one directly following a goal, whether you scored it or allowed it. And we see a burst of energy from both these sides as the narrative of the game has changed just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly Iggy fans here, but it's a pretty quiet building at the moment.
Centennial Ice Rink, the longtime home of the O'Grady Cup Championship game. As there's a hit into the boards. This is a neutral site here in Wilmette. Drop-off pass, and to the net. Here's a tip on its way by Holub, and it wouldn't go. Great stop there by Harrer.
Great chance, too, by the Wolfpack. A little seamless tip play in front. Finds the stick of number 5 in gold as Tiernan Ryan's trying to get on a little stretch pass. We're going to see a replay here. You can see the great feet by Harrer. You see him go to his left, come back to his right, and then go back to his left, extends that left leg, and a great save to keep his team tied.
This one turned away by Harrer again. 5 minutes to play before we take a Zamboni intermission. Puck touched by a high stick of Iggy. And it's nullified. Here's a quick chance right and close, and that wouldn't go. Now a centering pass. Here's a shot. What a save by Harrer, robbing Charlie Reef. Now Tiernan Ryan down in the corner. Got it back up high. Here's a shot, and a glove save by Harrer, flashing the leather with 2 impressive stops 5 seconds apart.
Dylan, Viator's just happy to take a breath. We're going to get some great action on the goalie cam. We see Harrer makes himself big, comes off that net line, and the rebound is in front, and then another great save as he's trying to protect that nearest side, and I think that was Tiernan Ryan was looking skyward afterwards. I thought he had him beat on the glove hand, but he's able to flash the leather. And few great saves by Harrer to keep his team tied.
Yeah, guys, you could see the collective Ignatius shoulders drop after both of those saves. Really, really well done by Harrer.
Brock Harrer with 20 saves, now 21 on the night. Those two easily his two most impressive. This puck slides through the blue paint as it comes to the near side, and a hit into the boards results in the loose puck going to Viator. Now picked up again by Charlie Reef. Back up high, here's a one-timer by Reef. That one blocked in close. Picking it up and shooting is Egan Ryan. That tips away. Ryan gave it up. Newhouse will come the other way for Viator. This one dumped all the way down. Grabbed by Lachlan as St. Viator makes a full change. 3:40 to go in the second period. Can either of these teams take the lead before we head to the locker rooms? Harrow will put a glove on this puck as it's sent to his crease, and 3:30 on the clock.
Yeah, Dylan, I think he's happy to slow things down here. There's a great offensive pressure here by the Wolfpack, so any whistle that Harrow can get, I think he's going to take. I think they're still like taking a deep breath after those few chances that we just highlighted there a moment ago, and looking to get back on the offensive end. They are the Lions here.
Interestingly enough, Wes, when you break down St. Viator's goal differential in this tournament period by period, well, they've got a plus 14 goal differential on the tournament as a whole. But here in the second period, coming into this game, they were -1, now -2, as they allowed the St. Viator goal. Might be something about that long change.
Yeah, Dylan, and it might be something that too. That's something that's great to highlight. And you know, there's no intermission, there's no Zamboni, so the ice gets chopped up. It's just harder to make plays in the defensive end. That could be something that leads to that goal differential that you mentioned.
Decent snow buildup, especially near the benches. I've seen a lot worse. Don't even get me started on those JV games. No ice cuts at all.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. It's
Play
tough
right
to make
through.
plays in your defensive end with all that ice build up in front of that crease.
Sub 3 minutes here in the second period. 1 goal apiece. Tiernan Ryan and Charlie Hoffman responsible. LaBoy looking to get on that list, but that's saved by Lachlan. Now the rebound flutters in the blue paint, and it's cleared out of harm's way directly on target. So it's not an icing and will continue on. Hogan gets it to the near side for Pacocha. Sibitroth out in neutral ice. The freshman Sibitroth drops it off for Pepe LaBoy. Back down to Sibitroth. Up to the near side, Pacocha. Get a shot towards the net, missed wide to the left, and the rebound's picked up by the Wolfpack. They tip it into the zone. All the way down it goes on a clear by St. Viator, but there's that snow buildup we were talking about, Wes, that slows it down enough to not be an icing. Hoffman up high, Matthew Voris. Now Hoffman gets it back. Couple dangles, but never got a clean shot away. And O'Neal will take it instead behind the goal line. Sean Nutley taken away instead by Austin Haynes. He'll head over the line. Dangle around Voris, looking to center, but that one in the skates of Voris, gets the puck back, and right in front, they score! Jackson Steinlauf right there to bat it by Brock Harrer, and Ignatius hops back to the lead.
Yeah, Dylan, a little bit of a slow play there the last minute and a half, and just a harmless chip in into this near side corner. And we see Ignatius all night has done a great job of going to the front of the net, and good things happen when you put the puck on net. It's just bang, bang play, a one-timer in front, and an Iggy has the lead. Anthony.
Yeah, guys, I know Steinlauf's going to get credit with the goal, but all the credit in the world should go to Austin Haynes there. He stayed on the puck, was able to center it right in front, and he really worked for that goal. Ignatius up 2-1.
Huge goal to get in the lead with 1:09 to go in the period. Wes, my analyst here to my right, is a former goaltender. As Harrer makes a good glove save on the long shot. Wes, I want to know how it feels as a goalie when you get a piece of a shot like that and then you look behind you and it's going over the goal line at about 5 miles an hour.
It's a little upsetting, but on that play, Harrer had great positioning, just a great shot and a great play, bang, bang play. Sometimes those are just will beat you, nothing you can really do. You just tip your cap to the forward that's able to put the puck behind you and you keep going.
Third of the tournament, scored by number 33, Jackson Steinmark.
Everyone who scored today has scored their third of the tournament. So
some interesting tidbit. That doesn't happen every day.
Players staying hot are staying hot.
Threes are wild.
Tiernan Ryan would probably like his fourth of the tournament at some point. He's being pinned up against the boards as we get down to 45 seconds in the period. Loose puck found by Viator. They'll clear it out. Will this go far enough? Instead, Lachlan will play it out, and it bounces off the glass, dividing the benches, and they're going to blow the play dead.
Dylan, I know the Iggy fans behind us don't like that, but I think Tiernan Ryan was one step over the line too early. I don't think that's intentional offsides, though. I think that should just come outside of the Viator zone.
Wes, for a second, I thought it was a stoppage because the puck hit the glass that separates the benches and protects our one and only Sam Schwartz.
Yeah, guys, not a whole lot of glass over here, but if that puck didn't get stopped by the glass, either Sam or I would have just taken it off the eye there.
Centennial, one of these rinks here in Illinois that does not have glass protecting the penalty boxes. You're kind of just out in the open, almost like a continuation of the bench. We can see St. Ignatius backup goaltender Brody Neske hanging out in the penalty box near Anthony.
Yeah, the weird thing about it is there isn't a connector, or there is a connector between the bench and the penalty box, so these guys have to jump over the ice when they're in the penalty box just to go right back to the left.
There's the horn to end period number 2 here in the O'Grady Cup championship game. St. Ignatius struck first, Viator tied it, and Iggy with another goal with 1 minute to go in the second period sends us to the locker rooms at a score of 2-1.
Yeah, done great play there by both teams again, like we mentioned in the first. And Viator goes into the locker room chasing a goal, looking for that equalizer there in the third. And from Iggy's perspective, you know, they've got the lead, they've got the momentum, they've got the confidence as they headed into this last frame.
All right, so just like the players, we will also take a break to catch our breath. But don't go anywhere. The stream will stay live right here on YouTube. Our technical producer, Jimmy the Wiz Olsen, will roll some highlights from the first couple of periods to keep you company. We'll see you in about 12 minutes' time on the SHL Network. Outside the zone as it's kept alive by Straczynski. Bring it through the neutral. Up and centers it O'Neal, and that one just
Penalty for delay of game.
Nice shot. Takes a shot. And that got blocked. It's a rebound. Move here by Kieran Ryan and gets the bucket. Jackson Steinlauf will dump it. Still fight for it. Playing for another. Chance right in place. That wouldn't go. Now center pass, here's a shot. What a save by Harrell. Got it back up high. Here's a shot. And a glove save by Harrell.
1 minute to play, the second period. 1 minute.
Can't get it outside the zone as it's kept alive by Stratinsky. Reaches through the neutral zone over the line side. And there's the puck. Bring it through the neutral zone. Up and centers it O'Neal, and that one just
Another penalty for delay of game. St. Ignatius penalty for 19. Another penalty for delay of game. St. Ignatius penalty for 19. 31. It was and is in strike.
Loftus gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal takes a shot. Triangle before he switches sides. It's a backhander to the net by Luneo. Welcome back to the SHL Game of the Week, live here on YouTube on the SHL Network. As the teams and officials return to the ice for the third period of play, we heard from head coach of Ignatius, Spencer Montgomery, pregame. Now let's send it over to the other bench and hear from head coach of the St. Viator Lions, Tim Benz.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you've played a lot of close ones so far in the tournament. How do you get this one done tonight?
So we talked about putting a little bit more pressure in the offensive zone, get a little bit more aggressive on our forecheck. On our power play as well as 5-on-5, a lot of the scoring chances we're getting, their goaltenders seeing clean. So we're looking to get more bodies to the net, screens, tips, you name it.
You guys have gotten some more special teams opportunities than you have in some of your other games in this tournament. How do you take advantage of those in the third period here?
Well, like I said, I've been fairly pleased. We're getting opportunities. We just need traffic in front. He's seeing everything clean. In order to beat a big, good goalie like that, we need to get traffic in front.
And Hayer's a big reason why you guys are only down one right now. What can you say about him and how he's performed?
No, he's doing great. He's doing a good job of controlling rebounds and not allowing second scoring chances. So we need that to continue from Brock because I know they're not going to lay down. So we need to control pucks, give us chances.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Anthony Pasquale, our sideline reporter. Jimmy the Wiz Olsen, as per usual, queuing up replays, flashing graphics, our technical engineer. Matt Freeman on the camera. Gerard Boris stepping in for clock duty. Wes Anderson to my right. My name's Dylan Ward. We've got a good one here. It's a one-goal game heading into the third period to decide the O'Grady tournament.
Dylan, we've got a great one here. It's not just good. It's been a great hockey game so far. Surprised by head coach Tim Benz's comments. I thought they've had great net front presence, but expect them to go a little bit harder to the paint, create a little bit more havoc in front of Lachlan, and try and pot that second goal.
We switch back to our first period shooting sides, where the goalies are defending their bench sides. St. Ignatius wearing beige cream and Viator wearing blue. St. Viator looks to tie things up. Ignatius wants all the insurance they can get in hopes of winning this thing for the first time in 3 tries, making it to the championship game. Sibitrov drops it off. Voris shoots, and that one just off the glove, maybe a little bit of the arm of Lachlan. Then he pushes the net off with his right skate.
Don't think he meant to do that on purpose. I've mentioned it before. Surprised they don't have those NHL-style mornings here on the net. These goalies are so strong. You see the replay as he pushes over to the right, trying to protect that near side post. They're not that sturdy, and big goalies like Lachlan and Hare down to our left, it's just tough for the net to stay on. So,
face-off win. Nutley gets rid of a quick shot, but that gets blocked. No save required for Lachlan. Patrick down below the line. Hoffman to the blue paint and covered up by Lachlan. Good start here to the final period for St. Viator.
Dylan was just thinking the same thing. Some great pressure here. First minute of this third period is, you see a little odd angle shot there to try and beat Lachlan on that right side. But like I said earlier, he's square and hugged to that post, so there's no room. He's able to swallow up that rebound cleanly.
Same sort of play. Nutley with a quick snapper off the faceoff, but it goes wide. Now Nutley will turn around and fire it into the zone, where Lachlan sets it up for Hutch Dunley. Battle for the puck along the half boards, and Ignatius will get it out to the neutral zone. Lions dump it in, and Lachlan will set it up again for Dunley. Dunley goes to the far side for Moynihan, out to neutral ice, picked up by Finn Hogan. Hogan with an assist in this game, registered his first point of the O'Grady Cup. As this puck bounces off the end boards and is covered up by Brock Harrer.
Yeah, Brock Harrer getting his first touch of the puck here in the third period. And you see even there as he's trying to go to his right again, similar to Lachlan as that net's hopping off its morning. So both goalies rested and recovering. You see they're moving strong in that blue crease now.
Attacking zone draw for the Wolfpack. They win it to the left point. It's sent down below the goal line for Tiernan Ryan. Ryan with a highlight reel goal in this game, batted it out of midair into the net. With a backhand too, I believe. Now getting ahead of the fray is Muneo. Sent it to the blue paint, and it's picked up by the Wolfpack. They can't clear it out. Here's a shot from the left point. That one blocked on its way. Egan Ryan with 2 assists in this game. Will get it out to neutral ice, but it's dumped back in by James Rice. Tiernan Ryan leads the charge down the right wing, gets rid of a shot. Good block. Sacrificing the body there is one of the Lions. Now another try goes high, and still laboring is Tommy Speck after getting down there to block the shot. He'll finish the shift, hobbling on his left leg. Now the other direction. Viator will chip it into the zone. Loftus being pressured by Nardella. Voris down into the zone, but taken away by Heidkamp. Stratinsky keeps it in the zone. Down to the right side circle for the freshman Newhouse. Goes up high, gets it back and leaves it for Darlene. Now Stratinsky up to the point one more time. Pacocha takes a shot, and that's saved by Ethan Lachlan.
Dylan, I think that's exactly what head coach Tim Benz wants. We see some great puck movement in the offensive zone as we get a look at that last attempt by the Wolfpack in their offensive zone. Harrer with 2 great back-to-back saves with that right pad, and then this previous chance again by the Lions with some net front pressure there in front of Lachlan.
2-1 the score for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack lead goals by 1 and shots by 1, 26-25. Here in the third period. It's anyone's game. Do not go anywhere here on the SHL Network. Pacocha eludes a check into the end boards. Gets it to Voris. Jake Voris out to LeBoy. Stretch pass just by his stick, but was tipped, so no icing. Picking it up behind the net is Viator. Sibitroff goes to LeBoy. Up high, high slot. Now down to LeBoy again, right circle. Takes a slap shot, deflecting, and nearly beat Lachlan near side as it changed direction.
Dylan, we're going to get a great view of that last attempt. It looked like there was a tiny screen in front of Lachlan. You see he stabbed at it with that glove, but he's in great position, hits him in the pad. He's able to cover the rebound and get a change for the Ignatius Wolfpack here in the defensive zone.
Tired bodies. Everyone on the ice right now playing game number 5 over a 3-day span. Not to mention right after a big meal.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to eat a big meal like that, the Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday, you're going to have 5 games back-to-back. You're going to be in good shape. But, yeah, these tired legs on the 5th game in 3 days.
Shot from the left side. Blocked by a stick. It comes to the near side half boards. And they can't get it out. Patrick down to Darlene. Darlene to Newhouse. Colton Newhouse goes up high to Patrick. Kept alive by Newhouse. He goes down to the circle. Here's a shot and turned away by Lachlan short side. And they clear it out. Ignatius changes all 5, and St. Viator will reset in their own zone.
Yeah, really long shift for Ignatius there. They were dying to get those 5 legs off the ice.
O'Neal to Nutley. Sean Nutley centered it just past the stick of Hoffman. Nearly his second goal of the game. Now it's picked up by Iggy. Here comes Charlie Jeremy. And he touches it over to Chinland, but a step off sides, and that'll bring the puck back out to neutral ice.
Guys, we're going to get a great replay on that last attempt by St. Viator. Lachlan, I think, gets his stick on it before it gets to Hoffman backdoor. If not, I think Hoffman has an easy tap in. So some great pressure here by the Lions in this early part of the third period.
A pretty sizable crowd watches on tensely in this 1-goal hockey game. Way out of the net is Lachlan. Not sure if that would have been outside the trapezoid if this was the NHL. Off the glass and all the way down. That is a St. Viator icing as it just misses the net, stopping the clock with 11:10.
Dylan, you make a good call with the trapezoid on the NHL ice surface with Lachlan. Is dialed in back there, almost serving as that third defenseman. You see him almost spring Tiernan Ryan free there. I think the Wolfpack coaching staff wanted a possible interference call on Viators, but they're not going to get it.
No penalties in the third period yet. Face-off win and a shot blocked. Now gets picked up by Viator. They'll get it out. Viator out shooting Ignatius 4-2 in this third period, just over 6 minutes in. Tiernan Ryan with a goal already tonight. Centered it to the slot, turnaround backhand try, and a save made by Harrer with the left pad. Rebound comes to the near side half boards. Chinland, it leaks outside, and the Wolfpack will just dump it back in. Crafty spinorama try there by Iggy. But Harrer making the stop. Now Loftus shoots. That one rolls wide of the net to the left. 10:20 to go in the third period. Out comes Michael Hollub over the line. Forward with a number 5 on his back. Hollub kicks it back to his stick. Down low, turns around and gets it towards the net. Blocked on its way, Loftus, then feeds Muneo. Nick Muneo over the blue line. Threw it to the net, big rebound by Lachlan, but it's recovered by his own man. Sent the length off a tip, no icing. Boy, that would have been in the trapezoid too. Kuffel. Can't get it outside the blue line as it's kept alive by Steinlauf. Centered it, here's Austin Haynes. Tried a backhander. It wouldn't go. Back up high again. Here's a shot. They score! Snipe from Jackson Steinlauf for his second of the game, and it's 3-1.
Dylan, a great goal comes from some great pressure by Iggy down in their offensive end. As we see, there's a little bit of a own screen on Harrer. Assistant captain 66 Kuffel just flies by his goaltender almost at the wrong time. You could see by the reaction by Harrer, he didn't get a clean look at that as it came through, and Iggy extends their lead to 2. Anthony.
Guys, I had a really good view of that, and the way the goaltender was screened, the only part of the net that I could see was the part of the net that Egan Ryan fired that one into, the bottom right. Beautiful shot from him up on the right point.
Absolutely, Anthony, and a good pickup by you that was indeed Egan Ryan. Major apologies for butchering the call. I initially credited the goal to Jackson Steinlauf. Hey, 33-32 as they're offsides into the zone. So Egan Ryan with a goal and 2 assists now, has registered a point on all 3 Wolfpack goals.
Yeah, Dylan, and to your credit, it's tough to see the numbers, and it's hard when there's no names on the back, so all is good there. And yeah, just the leader on this team is Egan Ryan, factoring into all 3 goals here tonight.
9:19 in the first period. Canada's second assist, number 13, Ari Rand. That's St. Ignatius' first goal scored by Tiernan Ryan, assisted by Egan Ryan and Ari Rand at 7:41 of the first period.
Austin Haynes, by the way, you heard Sam Schwartz announce, with an assist on that 3rd goal. That's his 2nd assist of this hockey game. As we are now halfway through the 3rd period, and St. Viator, who got out to a really nice start to the frame, is in a bit of a hole.
Yeah, Dylan, they've had a ton of offensive pressure here in this 3rd period. Really got out, like you mentioned, to a great start, throwing a lot of pucks towards Laughlin's way, but not able to find the back of the net. And then just a seamless play, it seems like, from the point for St. Ignatius. The puck has eyes, and as I mentioned earlier, they extend their lead to 2, and they're eyeing down that O'Grady trophy now with less than 9 minutes left to play here in the 3rd.
3rd straight year in the championship game. This shot, boy, not sure if that went off the post after it deflected off the goalie's pads. Here's another one thrown to the net. Now out comes St. Viator. Hoffman looking to split the D. Couldn't get it around the stick of Moynihan. Tipped on its way down. This will not be an icing. Speck gets to it first. Hoffman passed it back. Everyone took a deep breath as it went to the stick for a moment of St. Ignatius, but then Viator will get it out to neutral ice.
Viator needs to find a way to get some momentum back on their side here. This Ignatius bench is pretty loud as they've been all game.
Rice with the shot. That's into the glove. Anthony Pasquale down at the sideline tonight. Right down by that St. Ignatius bench, so a good primary source. And yeah, you can just see it. Everyone on the Ignatius bench is standing. Everyone on the Viator bench is sitting. Momentum is such a big part of this sport, maybe more so than any other sport. And you need to find it in times like these if you're St. Viator.
Dylan, it's evident, too. There's more jump in this Ignatius team here as they try and break the puck out of their zone. And Anthony, even when you chimed in, you could hear head coach Spencer Montgomery barking down to his boys, getting them fired up. So Ignatius, they can smell it right now as they just stay hard on the puck and try and get things out of their zone here.
Yeah, Spencer used the term hound dog before the game, and you could definitely see that coming out right now.
A shot and a goal by Charlie Jeremy. An innocent-looking shot from the left side. Picks the top right corner, and that makes it 4-1.
Yeah, guys, that might be the straw that broke the camel's back, and just great speed up the left side here as we'll get a replay, and just a great shot to pick that top corner and beat Hare and extend this Ignatius lead to 3. There's a little roughhousing going on after the play. Anthony, I think you're down in that Ignatius box. I can't tell who's sitting down, but it looks like St. Viator is going to go on the power play following that 4th Ignatius goal.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's an unsportsmanlike on Colin Chinlin. I believe just a 2. I didn't hear anything about a 10.
Anthony, thanks for that, but we talk about how important it is, that shift after giving up a goal or scoring one, and the Lions have a great opportunity to change the momentum immediately after that 4th Ignatius goal.
So if you're St. Viator, the 4th goal allowed is certainly not ideal, but after that's all said and done, your best situation is a power play, and Tim Benz will smartly use his timeout at this stage of the game, down 4-1 with 7:02 to go and 2 fresh minutes on a power play.
Yeah, Dylan, I think that's a good idea. You've just given up 2 goals here in this 3rd period, and Anthony mentioned it seems like you had no jam after that initial 3 or 4 minutes of this third, and you're trying to just create and find some pressure here. Try and find that second goal, get the momentum back in your favor, and go from there. You can't get all 3 goals back at once, but this initial power play is a great opportunity to get that second one.
Wes, I've got news for you. If you didn't know, there was a pretty big game right here at this rink on Wednesday night where one team was down 4-1, and Glenbrook North came roaring back. There was a little bit more time left in that game when they were down 4-1 than there is right now, but 7 minutes is a lot of time to score 3, and a power play is going to help that. And St. Viator, 0 for 5 now on the power play in this tournament, 3rd best power play in the SHL. You got to think that they're due.
Yeah, it feels like we did that game on Wednesday. Dylan with Glenbrook North and Glenbrook South. They scored that second goal. Glenbrook North did with just over 10 minutes left, and you got to think that the recipe for St. Viator is going to be the same as Glenbrook North. Shots on net, a lot of traffic, a lot of chaos in front of Laughlin, and just get the second one and go from there.
Because the penalty took place after a goal, they will drop the puck at center ice. And St. Viator begins to work on their power play. Really quick start to the PK here by Ignatius, though, as Tiernan Ryan goes down into the zone looking for an option. But instead, it'll be taken by the Viator Lions. Nutley drops it off for Matthew Voris. Voris through the neutral zone will chip it down, and it's cleared immediately by St. Ignatius. Sean Nutley out to Jake Voris, and Cuffle was a step over the blue line to blow the play dead on an offsides.
Yeah, Dylan, interesting play by Cuffle. He was all the way in the zone before the puck even came over the center ice line. It looks like he was trying to push back the Wolfpack defense and wasn't able to come back onside before the puck came into the zone.
12 against 12 at the faceoff dot. Pepe LeBoy against Danny Heidkamp. LeBoy wins it back. O'Neill goes to Loftus. Loftus back to the near side for Newhouse. Deflected off a leg of one of the Ignatius players. That was Hutch Dunley. Already a minute burned here by St. Ignatius on this penalty kill. And another power play coming up. Boy, Viator should just give up the puck, get a 2-man advantage. They'll keep possession. Here's LeBoy. Behind the net, 6-on-4 now with the empty net. Sibitroth. Near side goes up high to O'Neill. O'Neill across Loftus. Shoot, save, or block made, rebound. A backhand try by Newhouse. Puck still loose. Or actually, I'm sorry, no penalty coming up. They're just going with the empty net. With 5 minutes to play here. Newhouse up high, takes a shot. Blocked by the stick. Now Loftus gets it to the slot. Gets it to Sibitroth. Now a backhand try by Newhouse again. Good possession here for the Lions, up 2. Empty net to shoot at for the Wolfpack to seal the deal. Viator looking for a goal quickly. Here's a shot, and that's gobbled up by Ethan Laughlin.
Yeah, Dylan, great pressure there by St. Viator. I think they pulled the goalie because they realized that they had the puck hemmed into that offensive zone. We see Harry go back into the net. Great little tidbit by head coach Tim Benz, and we see on the replay, that's the second time in the last, 20, 30 seconds that we see Laughlin sprawling to that left side to keep that puck out, but great PK so far turned in by the Wolfpack.
Face-off win for Ignatius. They'll look to clear it out. Goalie back in the crease for now as the penalty expires. Left circle, a fan shot by Darlene. And it leaks back out to the neutral zone. Ahead comes St. Ignatius looking to ice this one. And Colum Chinlin scores. Five to 1. Just under 5 minutes to go.
Guys, he came straight off from the penalty kill, had a nose for the puck, drove right in and scored. You could see why that's the type of guy that Spencer Montgomery said might be all-state talent.
Yeah, Anthony, we see on the replay, too, that's the second time in this period that the Wolfpack have beat Brock Hare up top, something that they probably keyed in on in that intermission, try and shoot the puck high. The first one in this period that beat Hare high was the glove side. This one goes blocker side, and the Wolfpack have a commanding lead here in the third period.
Colm Chinlin, the fourth place point producer on this team, gets his third of the tournament.
Another person with their third in this tournament, Dylan, and broadcast partner might have a little bug in his throat, coughing a little bit. Hope you're okay, my friend.
Absolutely. Up here in the broadcast booth, not an ideal time for that to happen. Meant to just mute my mic, but I didn't know which one is mine and yours, Wes.
It's okay. Take a breath, my friend. Been locked in all game. It's all right.
This one tips, so no icing. Highly doubt we're going to see the empty net again. Lachlan comes way out of his crease to clear the zone. Needs some help as it's sent out to neutral ice. Now this one chipped in by St. Viator, and it will go far enough for icing, bringing the faceoff back to Iggy's attacking zone.
Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion down there on the Wolfpack benches. They're going to get a great opportunity here in the offensive zone to extend their lead.
5 different goal scorers for the St. Ignatius Wolfpack here this Sunday afternoon. When we looked at the bracket of this O'Grady Cup semifinals after the group stage, we saw the number 1 seeded New Trier Green against St. Viator and the number 2 seeded Loyola Gold against St. Ignatius. A lot of people suspected we were going to get a big-time rivalry in the championship game, and in a way, they were not wrong. 2 upsets led to this battle between St. Ignatius and St. Viator.
Yeah, Dylan, you mentioned the success that New Trier Green's had in this tournament. I think a lot of people expected them to come out and beat this Viator team, but a great effort turned in here earlier today by this Lions squad, and were able to find themselves here in this championship game.
30 saves on the night for Ethan Lachlan. He'll come behind the net. Play it out to the near side by the blue line and get it down. Pacocha picks it up. Back in his own zone. Now just 2:20 to go in this one. Fellas, a close game at the intermission. St. Ignatius with just the 2-1 lead have absolutely exploded here in the third period.
Yeah, Dylan, and it was a great start, too, by St. Viator. Great pressure in on Lachlan here early, but ever since then, it's been the Wolfpack for the remainder of this third period. 3 unanswered goals here and a real stranglehold on this lead.
And you guys mentioned Lachlan. The only goal really was more of a miscommunication than anything. He's been stellar in net today.
Anthony, that's a great pickup. You could see after that, their first goal, their first St. Viator goal went in. He tapped his chest as almost to say that that's on me. We talked about how it was a little bit of a miscommunication, and he's really been locked in all night. Definitely got to think the first star of the game for the Wolfpack is number 50 in net.
Anthony Pasquale, our sideline reporter. We will be hearing from a player of the winning team. I have a feeling it might be someone we literally just talked about. As, again, 5 different goal scorers. And you can't really pick the guy with a multi-goal effort, although, of course, we do have Egan Ryan with 3 points.
Yeah, there's a lot of players on that Wolfpack bench that you could pick from, and just a complete game by the St. Ignatius team here in this afternoon in the O'Grady Cup final.
By the way, don't go anywhere because we have the full awards ceremony right here for you on YouTube. We always like to stick around on air and get a look at the all-tournament team, as well as the MVP of the varsity AA, as they refer to it, championship for the O'Grady Cup, the 52nd annual O'Grady Cup tournament hosted by Loyola Hockey. Would have loved to be in attendance for one of the championship games back in, what would it be, the 70s, early 70s?
Yeah, it's amazing that this tournament's been going on that long, Dylan. I had the pleasure of seeing a Neutral Green Loyola Gold game in this championship game about 15 years ago, back when I was still playing. So it's amazing to see the longevity that this tournament has had here on Centennial Ice Rink.
A dominant force in the CCHL for years, St. Ignatius came to the SHL for the first time this season. So far off to a 9-7-0 record in the Scholastic Hockey League. They have proven that they can hang with the big boys and that they belong in that top 10 ranking in the state every year. And here on Thanksgiving weekend, a 3-1 win against New Trier Blue, 5-2 against St. Rita, 4-2 against GBN, 5-1 this morning against the top team in the state, Loyola Gold. And here to close it out, another 5-1 victory against the St. Viator Lions. And for the first time ever, the St. Ignatius Wolfpack are going home with the O'Grady Cup.
Yeah, Dylan, just great tidbit by you. I got stick taps to you. Just a great, complete game effort by the Wolfpack. And we talked to head coach Spencer Montgomery before the game, how it was on their mind. This is the third straight year that they've made the championship game, and they've come away the first two times without a trophy, and now they're going home champions.
So the teams will line up. There will be a second place bronze or real silver medal trophy for the St. Viator Lions. And we will just hear from Sam Schwartz here for the remainder of the trophy presentation. Then we'll hear from a player on St. Ignatius after the presentation. But for now, let's hear these awards.
Wow, what a game. What a game. Thank you, everybody, for being part of the tournament. Special thanks to the St. Viator program and the St. Ignatius program. We couldn't do it without the whole hockey community, the hockey family. Today I've got representatives of the granddaughter and grandson of Dan O'Grady, who started this tournament back in 52 years ago, back in 1985. We're very appreciative. We're going to give out some awards. Congratulations to St. Ignatius. Congratulations to St. Viator on the runner-up.
That was Tournament Director Dave Jones. A round of applause for Dave for a great weekend of hockey. And now at this time, I'd like to recognize the O'Grady Cup runners-up in the varsity AA division, the St. Viator Lions. James Rice. Number 7, Tommy Spaddock. Number 12, Happy Laboy III. Number 14, Ryan Loftus. Number 19, Sean Talon. Number 21, Sean Medley. Number 24, Patrick O'Gara. Number 29, Colton Newhound. Number 38, Brock Herr. Number 40, Robert Hoffman. Number 50, Sebastian Pakucha. Number 52, Jacob Pache. Number 54, Connor Sinatra. Number 66, Shad Couple. Number 77, Matthew Torres. Number 78, Vitaly Strutinsky. Number 82, Jacob Boris. Number 88, Nick Munell. Number 92, Aiden O'Neill. And number 98, Ben Hogan. We'd also like to recognize the coaches for the St. Clair Lions. Chris Banks, Steve Fortes, John Scopini, Jason Hogan, Kathy LaBoy, Andrew Flakus, and the head coach, Tim Banks. Ladies and gentlemen, the varsity cavalry runs up the St. Clair Lions. And now will the captains to the Lions please come get the runner-up trophy. And now at this time, it's time to recognize the 2023 O'Grady Cup Varsity Television Champions, the St. Lucians Wolfpack. Number 5, Michael Hull. Number 8, Colo Schindler. Number 9, Jack Eber. Number 12, Danny Heinekamp. Number 13, Ari Rand. Number 18, Jackson Bussard. Number 26, Simon Moynihan. Number 27, Tiernan Ryan. Number 28, Charlie Wright. Number 29, Sam Reed. Number 32, Egan Ryan. Number 33, Jackson Steinlaw. Number 35, Brody Nutsky. Number 43, Francis Dudley. Number 45, Max Meyer. Number 50, Ethan Wolfland. And number 52, Roger Mantilla. And now the coaches for the champion Wolfpack, assistant coach Jeffrey Rogers and Nick Spencer. And leading the Wolfpack to the championship is Spencer Montgomery. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 O'Grady Cup Varsity Double champions, the St. Nations Wolfpack. And now it's time to do the all-tournament selections, the player of the tournament and the goalie of the tournament. First, the all-tournament offense selections. From St. Viator, number 54, Connor Sinatra. From St. Viator, all-tournament defensive selection, number 66, Shaq Puckle. All-tournament offensive selection, right wing from St. Ignatius, number 8, Colin Chipman. And all-tournament defensive selection, a defense from St. Ignatius, number 28, Charlie Reed. And now, the goalie of the tournament, number 50, Ethan Wolfland. And the player of the tournament from St. Ignatius, number 27, Tiernan Ryan. And now, with the captains of St. Ignatius, come get your O'Grady Cup trophy.
So the captains bring the trophy to the team.
Thank you very much, everybody.
And I'm sure a picture is coming with everyone in those cream sweaters. We just heard the all-tournament team, and the player of the tournament, number 27, Tiernan Ryan, scored a goal here, the first goal, an unbelievable goal, is going to finish this weekend with 3 goals and 4 assists for 7 points in 5 games.
Yeah, Dell, no surprise there, 27 in gold. Is the player of the tournament, really the catalyst and the leader of this Wolfpack team.
And we're going to hear from someone as Anthony Pasquale. Oh, it looks like he's actually ready to go with the head coach of the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, Spencer Montgomery. Anthony, let's hear what the coach has to say.
Yep, guys, here with O'Grady Cup champion coach Spencer Montgomery. And Coach, you mentioned 2 years, weren't able to get this done. How does it taste to finally get it done?
Yeah, we're thrilled to get the job done. I love how we played in the third, hard on pucks. Pucks got in deep there, and we established the forecheck that we love to do, and really proud of our group.
Absolutely. We talked to you pregame, and you guys were able to get a little bit done in the first and second period, but that third period was quite the explosion. What was working in that third period especially?
Yeah, I think emotionally we've been here before. We knew what's required to close it out, so we came in with a plan and executed. We were calm in the room. It wasn't a lot of hoorahs. It was a lot of let's get the job done and finish this.
Absolutely. Ethan Laughlin was great in net today and all tournament. What do you have to say about him?
Just super proud of him. The way he plays the puck helps us get out of our zone against their heavy forecheck. And then he was absolutely magnificent on the PK and helped us get the win here tonight.
Absolutely. And Spencer, 5 wins in 3 days. What did you learn about your team?
Resilience. We're a resilient group, and the care level is high. Our bench energy. These guys love each other, and we're going to make a real run at state championship here this year.
Good luck the rest of the season. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Anthony. Good to see you, dude.
Outscored their opponents 22-7 over a 5-game marathon over a 3-day span as the team poses with their trophy in the neutral zone up against the glass here by the fans. What a tournament and what a game. And I mean, you look at the score 5-1, you might say it's a blowout, but if you watch this game, you know it was a great, fast, exciting game, and St. Ignatius just blew it open in the third period, as Anthony pointed out.
Yeah, Dylan, it was like you said, 2-1 going into that intermission between the second and the third, and it was really just an offensive explosion by the Wolfpack there in the last 8 minutes of the third period, and kudos to them, a full team effort tonight from the offense to the goaltenders, and Tiernan Ryan really spearheading this team, and I think Anthony's going to talk to him here now.
Absolutely, guys. Here with the player of the tournament, Tiernan Ryan. Scored a goal today, involved a lot. What do you have to say about your team today?
From the Loyola game to this game, we played so well. This is probably the best day we've had as a team throughout the whole season. We all knew what needed to be done. We bared down. We got an early morning wake up, went to Loyola, kicked them out of their own barn. We did a great job with that. Come here, we're tired. Everyone's hurt, but everyone showed resilience and was able to really show out today, and it shows. We played amazing, I'd say.
And absolutely, you were kind of the catalyst of it all. Scored, I believe, in every game of the tournament. What do you have to say about your performance and that trophy? How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It feels even more better to get that trophy as a team. Trophy as a team win. Words can't describe how happy I am to see us finally take home an O'Grady Cup. It's been 2 years since I've been to the final, JV year, freshman year, sophomore year, varsity final, and to finally have it, it's amazing. Just this team has come so far, and I'm so proud of us.
And that's what your coach was saying pregame. He said you guys have kind of tasted it before, but never quite got the championship. What do you got to say about Coach Spence?
He's a beauty. He's amazing. He loves us so much. He takes care of us. He's the best coach I could ask for, honestly. He's such a great guy. He's like a friend, but at the same time a mentor, and he's just done such a good job with this team, and really rallying us together. And he's awesome. Can't have more praise for him.
5 wins in 3 days. How do you guys keep it rolling as the schedule doesn't get any easier?
Rest. We got big games coming up. I think we got a lot of SHL games in a short amount of time. We're going to need a lot of rest. I say, really just resting and making sure our bodies are healthy. Everyone's healthy. No one's sick. Everyone's able to go to school, get their work done, go to hockey, get what needs to be done, and then go home, rest up, sleep, get a lot of sleep. And, we know what we have. We're playing a lot of games this year, and, that's our main thing. Just rest up, get healthy, be ready to play.
Congratulations. Go enjoy it.
Thanks.
Well, we knew he was a leader on the ice, but that's actually the first time I've heard his voice, and boy, you could just tell that he is a born leader. Tiernan Ryan, he is 5th place in the SHL, well, actually tied for 4th in points in St. Ignatius' first season as SHL participants. And at the end, it truly was St. Ignatius' trophy.
Yeah, and you can tell just by the way Tiernan talks about his coach that they play for one another and they play for the coach. They truly have a brotherhood in that locker room, and it's no surprise that they're able to come away victorious tonight.
Well, now that all the post-game festivities are over and maybe our longest broadcast start to finish on the SHL Network this season, it's finally time to say our goodbyes here from Centennial Ice Rink. Anthony Pasquale was down there at the sideline all game long. Gerard Boris on the clock. Matthew Freeman, our cameraman today. Jimmy the Wiz Olson always does such a good job with the replays, our technical engineer. And for my broadcasting partner here to my right, Wes Anderson, my name is Dylan Ward, saying we hope you have a great rest of your Sunday night, and we'll see you again soon on the SHL Game of the Week.